Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a vanilla cake by scratch. This is a recipe that I got from Crumb Boss, and I'm going to put her information down below. Her and Steph, the producer, they are awesome to watch. And I read some reviews. I'm going to check out this recipe. I follow direction pretty good. And we're going to see how well this vanilla cake comes out. So we're going to start with 4 eggs, and we're going to bring those to room temperature. We're going to add in a tablespoon of vanilla, okay? We're going to also, in a different bowl, combine 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to sift that together, okay? And then on the stove, I have a cup of milk and 1 stick of butter, okay, unsalted butter. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is my first step. After I get all that done, I'm going to preheat my oven to 350. I'm going to get my cake pans prepared, and then I'm going to take my 4 eggs and my vanilla, and I am going to whisk, or I'm going to actually beat these for about 5 minutes or so until they're light and fluffy. And I'll come back once those are all beat, and then I'll show you what the consistency looks like. So we'll be right back. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes, and you can see that these are very frothy. We want it aerated, we want it to be light, so we want to aerate the recipe. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we are going to add 2 cups of white granulated sugar into this. We're going to pour it in very slowly. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on just to kind of give you an idea of how slow we're going to add. And then we're going to continue to beat this for about 5 more minutes, okay? So I'm going to turn it on, and here we go. You really want to add it in very small additions. You don't want to weigh this down. Continue to add my sugar, and then I'm going to beat it for 5 minutes, and we'll come back. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes, and I have been stirring in all the sugar, or mixing in, and you can see the consistency is still kind of the same. I do feel some sugar granules in there. It hasn't dissolved or incorporated completely, so I don't know if that's going to be a problem yet. But do know at this stage there are some sugar granules that are in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sift out our dry ingredients, the flour, the teaspoon of baking powder. 2 cups flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to sift those out. We're going to add those ingredients right in here, and we're going to continue to mix, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I have my dry ingredients sifted, and I'm just going to add them in slowly. Actually, it really kind of doesn't matter at this point. We're just going to dump that in. Might want to do this in a stand mixer, but you can see it's a very, it's a very nice thick batter. So I am going to, at this point, go ahead and finish doing this by hand. And we're going to come back, and we're going to finish up this batter, and we're going to get it in the pans. We'll be right back. Guys, so all I've done is just mixed my batter. You can see it's very, very thick. We have our cup of milk and our 1 stick or 4 ounces of butter melted together. It is still a little warm, and that's perfectly fine. What we're going to do now is a liaison, because we don't want to, if we were to just pour this in there, it wouldn't work right. So what we're going to do is we're going to gather up a scoop of batter, just like that. And we're going to just plop it right in here, okay? We're going to thicken this up just a little bit before we throw it into our cake batter, okay? I'm just going to add a little bit more here. Just so that it doesn't go everywhere. I do have a tendency to make a mess. You want to start out with big bowls though. That's going to help you a lot. So, go ahead and just mix some of that batter in with your milk and butter. And you can see how that's already changed. So now we're going to just pour some of that in. Okay. And I'm going to continue with some more of that now. This smells delicious. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you, I have never smelled anything so good. So we're going to see. I'm so excited to see how this is going to come out. So I'm just going to throw the rest of that in there and then just combine it really well. And there we go. This is beautiful. And it smells so good. So, now we're going to preheat our oven. Hopefully it's been preheating. Mine has been at 350. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make both, I think, layer cake and cupcake. It looks like enough batter to me. So, we'll be back and I'll show you guys some of the finished results. Okay guys, so there they are. The recipe would have yielded 2 8-inch layers, but I made an 8-inch layer, a 6-inch layer, and 3 cupcakes. So you can see they came out beautiful. They smell delicious, and I am going to give this cupcake a try. It does smell really, really good. That is wonderful. It's nice and light and airy. It tastes really, really good. So I would really encourage you guys to give this recipe a try. Let me know how it came out for you guys. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. And I'll probably come back with another video doing something with these cupcakes or cakes. So until next time, thanks guys. Okay guys, my little one gives it a thumbs up too. I also want to say, most importantly, thanks Crumb Boss, thanks Gretchen, and thanks Steph. The recipe was amazing and I can't wait to try out some more. Maybe I'll have to do that Yule log recipe. Anyway guys, thanks. And guys, thanks so much for watching.